Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I just got back from Japan, and wow, what a trip. We're talking about things you can only do in Japan. I tried some of this stuff back home and people just stared at me. So, I have to share this. 5 experiences so uniquely Japanese they make our wildest American traditions look tame. Forget what you know about travel. Japan rewrites the rules. Buckle up, grab some Pocky, and get ready to see Japan in a way that'll make you look at America and say, huh, let's get into it. First up, capsule hotels. If you've ever wondered what it's like to sleep in a futuristic beehive, this is your chance. These hotels are everywhere in Japan, especially in big cities like Tokyo, and they're a rite of passage for travelers looking for something uniquely Japanese. In America, a hotel room is a room. You get a door, a window, maybe even a desk. In Japan, it's a pod, literally, a small, self-contained capsule just big enough for you and your dreams. It's like crawling into a cozy, high-tech cocoon. You get a key, not to a door, but to a drawer. Your own human-sized drawer, tucked into a wall of identical drawers. It's a little surreal, like you're part of a giant filing system for people. Inside, you'll find the essentials. A mattress that's surprisingly comfortable, a reading light, maybe a tiny TV or a control panel with buttons you can't read. There's just enough space to stretch out, but not enough to do a cartwheel. Privacy? Not really. The walls are thin, and the only thing separating you from your neighbors is a curtain. You hear everything. Snoring, anime marathons, the unmistakable thud of someone dropping their phone in the dark. It's communal living, but with a sci-fi twist. Your suitcase? Good luck fitting it in your pod. There's a locker for that, usually down the hall. It's a bit of a puzzle figuring out what you'll need for the night and what can stay locked away. Picture a hallway of adults in matching pajamas, all shuffling around, searching for their toothbrushes and slippers. It's like summer camp, but everyone's jet-lagged and a little confused. Waking up, it's a symphony of alarms going off at different times and a chorus of people bonking their heads on the pod ceiling as they try to sit up. You quickly learn to move slowly and keep your head down. It's efficient, clean, and cheap. You pay for a bed, and that's exactly what you get. No frills, no wasted space, just a place to crash for the night. For budget travelers, it's a dream come true. In the US, this would be called a micro apartment, and probably cost you $2,000 a month in a big city. Here, it's a fraction of that, and you get the novelty factor thrown in for free. But in Tokyo, it's a story you'll tell forever. Where'd you stay? In a drawer. It's the kind of thing that makes your friends laugh and your parents worry. The look on people's faces when you tell them is priceless. It's a mix of disbelief, curiosity, and maybe a little envy. It's cozy, in a packaged for shipping kind of way. You're snug, safe, and surrounded by strangers who are all in the same boat, or rather, the same wall. Shared bathrooms? Spotless, but it's a sea of synchronized toothbrushing and hair drying. There's a quiet camaraderie in the morning rush, everyone politely pretending not to notice each other's bedhead. Could this work in the US? Doubtful. We love our space, our privacy, our king-sized beds, but maybe, just maybe, we could learn something from the Japanese approach to minimalism and efficiency. Would I do it again? Absolutely, for one night. It's an experience, a story, and a reminder that sometimes less really is more. It's humbling. All you really need to sleep is a flat surface and a pillow. Everything else is just extra. And noise-canceling headphones. Trust me, they're the real luxury item in a capsule hotel. If you ever find yourself in Tokyo, give it a try. You might just discover that the best stories come from the smallest spaces. Next up, dinner and a show, Japanese style. Forget medieval jousts or piano bars. In Tokyo, it's the robot restaurant. The robots aren't your waiters, they're the show. Picture this: neon lights, mirrors, gold, and a sensory overload before you even sit down. The main event? Giant robots, laser battles, and performers in wild costumes. 1 minute, taiko drummers on floats. The next, a robot panda fights a robot shark. The plot? Who cares? It's chaos, lasers, smoke, and non-stop techno. Imagine the Super Bowl halftime show, a monster truck rally, and a rave, all at once. You don't watch the show, you survive it. The audience is waving glow sticks, cheering for their favorite robot. Meanwhile, you're just trying to eat sushi while a gladiator on a Segway zooms by. Could this exist in America? Not a chance. Too many safety codes. In Japan, it's just another Tuesday. You stumble out, ears ringing, covered in glitter, wondering if reality is broken. If you're in Tokyo, you have to go. It's not a meal, it's a sensory explosion. Peak Japan. Time to relax, Japanese style. Imagine stepping into a world where the air is thick with steam, the scent of minerals lingers, and the only thing on your agenda is to unwind. In Japan, relaxation isn't just a luxury, it's a ritual, and nowhere is that more evident than in the onsen. Enter the onsen, natural hot springs that bubble up from deep within the earth, rich with minerals believed to heal the body and soothe the soul. These pools are scattered across the country, from snowy mountain villages to bustling city neighborhoods. Sounds peaceful, right? The gentle sound of water, the soft rustle of bamboo, and the distant call of a bird. It's the ultimate escape from the chaos of daily life. But there's a catch, one that might surprise you if you're not from around here. You're naked, with everyone. No swimsuits, no exceptions. It's a rule as old as the onsen itself. Old, young, friends, strangers, it's a big communal bath. The idea is to strip away not just your clothes but also your social status, your worries and your inhibitions. Here, everyone is equal. In America, this would be a lawsuit. The idea of sharing a bath with strangers completely unclothed is almost unthinkable. We're used to privacy, to walls and doors and personal bubbles. In Japan, it's tradition. For centuries, people have gathered in these baths to relax, to heal, and to connect. It's a practice that's woven into the fabric of daily life. The ritual begins in the changing room. You undress in a big, open space. No private stalls, no curtains to hide behind. Just you, your clothes, and a sense of vulnerability. Just baskets for your clothes. You place your belongings on a shelf alongside everyone else's and take a deep breath. You get a modesty towel, the size of a washcloth. It covers nothing. It's more of a psychological comfort than a physical one. A tiny shield against the unfamiliar. Veterans wear it on their heads, a badge of experience and a practical way to keep it dry. For newcomers, it's a lifeline. I clung to mine like a shield, shuffling nervously toward the bath, trying to act like I belonged. Before the bath, you scrub down at a row of shower stations. Cleanliness is serious business. You sit on a little stool, soap up, and rinse off. No shortcuts allowed. The idea is to enter the onsen as clean as possible, out of respect for everyone else. Finally, you slip into the steaming outdoor pool, surrounded by rocks and trees. The water is hot, almost shockingly so at first, but soon your muscles relax and your mind begins to drift. For a moment, you forget you're in a giant bathtub with strangers. The awkwardness fades, replaced by a sense of peace and belonging. The heat melts your stress away. Every ache, every worry seems to dissolve into the mineral-rich water. It's bliss. The world outside disappears and all that matters is the warmth, the quiet, and the gentle company of others. The Japanese have done this for centuries. It's more than just a bath. It's a way to connect with nature, with tradition, and with each other. It's about cleanliness, relaxation, and community. Generations gather here, sharing stories, laughter, and silence. They chat, relax, and don't care about the nudity. The focus is on the experience, not appearances. Try suggesting this in the US. Let's all get naked and sit in a hot spring together. You'd lose friends or at least get some very strange looks. Here, it's a revered tradition. There are rules, etiquette, and a deep respect for the space and for each other. My advice? Embrace the awkwardness. Let yourself feel uncomfortable and then let it go. 5 minutes in, you'll be glad you did. The initial embarrassment fades, replaced by a sense of freedom and connection. It's a lesson in letting go of your inhibitions and your clothes. In the end, you'll leave the onsen lighter, cleaner, and maybe even a little more open to the world. Clean, relaxed, and ready for chaos? How about real-life Mario Kart through Tokyo? Yes, you can actually do this. In the US, go-karts stay on tracks. In Japan, they hit the city streets. You show up, pick a costume, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and squeeze in. 5-minute safety briefing, then you're off. Onto real roads, with real cars. The first few minutes are terrifying. You're tiny, surrounded by buses and trucks. But then, magic people wave, cheer, and take photos. Even drivers smile. You're not a nuisance, you're entertainment. You drive through Shibuya Crossing, part of the legendary scramble. It's surreal, like living inside a video game. Your guide leads a parade of costumed carts through the city. You stop for photos, wave at crowds, and feel like a celebrity. Imagine this in New York chaos. In Tokyo, it works, thanks to mutual respect and a legal loophole. It's pure joy. You feel like a kid again, but with a driver's license. If you visit Japan, do this. It's silly, a little scary, and unforgettable. Just be ready for 1,000 photos. You're a star. For our final experience, let's slow down and immerse ourselves in one of Japan's most beloved traditions, cherry blossom season, or Hanami. This isn't just about flowers, it's about a whole country coming together to celebrate the arrival of spring in the most spectacular way. In America, spring means flowers popping up in parks and gardens, and let's be honest, a lot of sneezing and allergy meds. Sure, we notice the blooms, but it's usually in passing. Maybe a quick photo, maybe a walk in the park if we're feeling ambitious. In Japan, though, cherry blossom season is a national event. It's not just a change in the weather, it's a cultural phenomenon that sweeps across the country, drawing millions of people outdoors to witness the fleeting beauty of the blossoms. The cherry blossom front, or Sakura Zensen, is tracked like a weather report. News stations announce when and where the blossoms will peak, and people plan vacations, reunions, and even weddings around this short window of time. Hanami literally means flower viewing, but it's so much more than just looking at trees. It's a full-blown party. Picnics, music, laughter, and sometimes even karaoke, all under a canopy of pink and white petals. People take Hanami seriously. They'll stake out the best spots in parks days in advance, laying down blue tarps to claim their territory. Families, friends, and co-workers gather with elaborate picnics, homemade bento boxes, and plenty of drinks, ready to spend the entire day soaking in the atmosphere. Parks like Ueno in Tokyo transform into seas of people, families, friends, office workers, and tourists, all coming together under the pink clouds of blossoms. The energy is contagious and everyone seems to be in a good mood. The petals fall like snow, drifting gently to the ground and covering everything in a soft pink blanket. It's breathtaking, almost unreal, like stepping into a dream or a painting come to life. The blossoms are more than just beautiful, they're deeply symbolic. In Japanese culture, they represent the fleeting nature of life itself, here for a week or two, then gone. It's a reminder that beauty is temporary, and that we should cherish the present moment. Hanami is a time for celebration, but also for reflection. People pause, look up at the blossoms, and think about the passage of time, the people they're with, and the memories they're making. Now imagine your boss in the US saying, "Cancel all your meetings, we're going to the park to look at flowers." It sounds absurd, right? But in Japan, it's completely normal. Workplaces, schools, and even government offices organize Hanami outings. The atmosphere is festive, peaceful, and reflective all at once. As the sun sets, lanterns glow softly among the trees and the laughter of friends and families drifts through the air. Food stalls pop up selling festival treats, yakitori, sakura-flavored sweets, and warm sake. Lanterns hang from the branches, casting a magical light over the scene. It's a feast for all the senses. I spent hours just watching people, young couples, elderly friends, families with kids. Everyone simply enjoying the moment, smiling, laughing, and taking it all in. It's like a society-wide pause button, where everyone stops to celebrate something simple and beautiful together. For a few days, the rush of daily life slows down and people just exist in the present. If you ever get the chance, visit Japan in spring. Buy some snacks, find a spot under the blossoms, and just be there. Let yourself get swept up in the magic of Hanami. It's a party for flowers, yes, but more than that, it's a gentle reminder to slow down, appreciate the beauty around us, and savor the moments that make life special. So there you have it, 5 things in Japan that'll blow your mind. From sleeping in a drawer to racing through traffic as Mario, Japan keeps you guessing. It's weird, wonderful, and unforgettable. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. More adventures coming soon. And if you try any of these in the US, good luck. Let me know how that naked hot spring party goes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.